Deciding what or who to pay tribute to for my speech proved to be a difficult challenge. Although there are many people who are near and dear to me in my life, there wasn't any specific person I wanted to pay tribute to. There are also many things in my life that are near and dear to me, and I couldn't decide between those either. I really started to think about what has been influencing me lately. And although it's strange, the thing that I came up with was a website called stumbleupon.com. What is stumbleupon.com? It is a website that takes you to other websites based on your interests. It works by putting in your interests, whether it's art, history, beauty, fashion, sports, hunting, fitness, children, pets, anything you can think of. You check all the boxes that are interesting to you, and then you click this little box that says stumble, and it pulls up either a blog, a video clip, a picture, or a website, depending on your interests. Now you can stumble all your interests at the same time, or you can focus on one specific interest based on your mood. Maybe you only want to look at beauty, or you only want to learn about art. You can choose to do that if you want to. What I've gotten from stumbleupon.com is actually a lot of things in a lot of different categories. For example, I stumbled upon a blog where this person had stopped using shampoo and conditioner and started using, for shampoo, they started using a mixture of baking soda and water, and for conditioner, they used a mixture of apple cider vinegar and water. And I started doing those, and I love it. And I never would have known that you could not use shampoo and conditioner and still have clean, good-smelling hair if I hadn't stumbled upon it. Also, things for kids. I found an art project that took crayons, and you put them on a canvas, you glue them on, and then you melt it with a hair dryer, and it kind of creates the wax that drips down the canvas. That was a really fun project for my daughter and I to do together, and I never would have thought of that if I hadn't stumbled upon it. I've also stumbled upon countless recipes for baking, cooking dinner. I found food blogs that I love and I visit every week just to check out what's going on. I sometimes stumble in design. I found a bath mat that was made out of moss that you can use in your bathroom, and who even knew that existed? I never would have known that if I hadn't stumbled upon it. Why I think stumbleupon.com is great is because anyone can do it. If you have a computer, if you're online, you can stumble, and it can be tailored to anyone. It's basically up to you and your interests, so you're not really going to find things that don't interest you if you don't put them in your interest category. So it doesn't matter what you're into, StumbleUpon will work it out for you and customize it to you. Also, it has a lot of websites in its database that aren't mainstream. I notice a lot of people, when they go online, they visit the same websites over and over again, and StumbleUpon can introduce you to new websites that fall into the same category. For instance, when I do my online shopping, I always kind of visit the same general sites, but StumbleUpon.com has showed me different sites, and actually a new boutique site. That's one of my favorite places to shop now, and I never would have known it even existed because it's such a small place if I hadn't stumbled upon it. There's also a part of StumbleUpon where you can link up with your friends, and you can follow them, kind of like Twitter. So I can follow my friends who stumble and they save their favorites, and I can see what their favorites are and visit them, and vice versa. They can see my favorites and visit my favorites. So my only advice is, if you've never stumbled before and you're going to try it out, make sure you have some time to do it, because it's kind of a consensus among people who are into stumbling that it can be kind of a time waster, and before you know it, it'll be hours and you'll have been on the same website just checking out all kinds of different websites. I appreciate StumbleUpon because it's brought me new innovative ideas that I never would have known existed. I feel like it's expanded my knowledge base. I've learned about different things based on my different interests, and it's also provided me with hours and hours of entertainment.